Good evening. Today is the 15th of July. That's correct. And tonight I'm doing my YouTube Live, and this is another one of pieces of our coaching that we do with John and Z. Tonight, my topic is the law of attraction and vibration. So I'm wondering if you really know what the law of attraction and vibration is. So let's start with the law of vibration. The law of vibration says that everything has energy. So one of the famous quotes that from Bob Proctor called Born Getting Rich. He also has another book that we're reading, and within that book, Think to Grow Rich, I believe is the correct title, it talks about how everything is moving. And so essentially, when we have vibration, we have energy. And so one of his famous quotes is that, why is it that when somebody passes away or they die, they actually go to dust after they've been there for a while? It's because everything is moving. If you would stick your hand up like this, and my hand you can see is perfectly still, but yet there's a whole bunch of molecules and atoms that are running through my hand right now. So is my hand really still, or is it moving? Technically, because of all the cells and the atoms that are in our hands, it's still moving. It's called the law of vibration. Now, when we think about vibration, we can also think about another way. Have you ever had a really strange feeling and said, oh, I think I should call so-and-so, or you're thinking about somebody that is really close to you? The reason why that is happening is because you have a vibration that is attracting somebody else, which is called a positive vibration. You see, a lot of times we can have vibrations that attract one another, and you say, oh, that was a weird coincidence that I actually ran into that individual, or that I actually called that individual and they were thinking about me. It's not a coincidence. It's not something that was not supposed to happen. It's something that actually happened because of what is called the law of vibration. You send out your positive signal to somebody else, and they were sending a positive signal back to you. Let's talk about the law of attraction. I really like the law of attraction because there's always a positive and there's a negative. Have you ever been in a position where maybe you really didn't want to go to work, or maybe you really didn't want to do something and you decided that that's not what I want to do? Well, you see, with our mind and the energy that we use with the attraction, with the vibration, and with the attraction, what can happen is if you say, I'm sick, and you keep saying, I'm sick, I'm sick, I'm sick, I'm sick, you're going to eventually feel that you're sick because you're taking your negative attraction and you're attracting a negative thought, which is in your head, which is where the energy and the vibration come from. Let me give you a really good example. I like this one. So I have a glass of clear water here, as you can see. So let's use this as a positive attraction. And here in this cup is more water. So as you can see, this is a clear glass of water. So this is a positive and this is a positive. When we pour them together, you see, it makes a glass of water. The reason why it makes a glass of water is because it's from a positive to a positive. Now let's see, what do you think if we put oil in there? Do you think the positive is going to mix with the negative, or will repel each other? Let's see what happens. This is oil. Ready? Oh, yuck. See all the bubbles floating to the top? So we can see positive attracts a positive, and a positive and a negative does not mix. So it's really important that when we as individuals, when we want to grow individually, or we want to develop our minds and our beings to do better, to live a better lifestyle, which is essentially what we're all doing within our YouTube coaching lives that we're sharing with you all, what happens is we're doing personal development. Within our personal development, we try and figure out ways or follow the laws that are placed before us. And when we follow the laws, we can figure out how to live a better lifestyle. When attracting things, one of the things that I know everybody would love to attract would be money. So positive, if you think about money in a positive manner, then you're going to attract money more quickly than if you think about it in negative. So what happens is you'll always want to constantly think one way or the other. If you think positive today, but you think negative tomorrow, you have destroyed your thought process as far as being able to gain money or have a better relationship with money. There's one thing that I want to leave you with today. which is in Bob Proctor's book. It's called Born to be Rich. I'd like to read you this section because I think it's really important that we understand and we know this. It says, excuse me, it says, you must remember though, if you imagine, your imagine is continually fluctuating, which I talked about, you will continually be growing into something different. And that sets in motion a most chaotic process. Unfortunately, those individuals who are unaware of this very exact law are planting images of plenty in their minds 1 minute, which is an abundance, and then images of poverty the next. They are continually switching vibrations, so they're attracting good things 1 minute and then bad things the next. The sad truth is, the vast majority of people spend their entire lives oscillating between these two extreme positions, with the resulting effect of their lives being disordered and chaotic to the nth degree. I don't know about you or whoever is watching today, but I do know that I like to enjoy life and I like to be free. So I like to go down the path where I'm not switching back and forth in my mindset or in my frame. So when I make a decision, I stick with my decision. And when I'm happy, I stay happy. Why? Because if you go back and forth, as he says, you'll live in a chaotic lifestyle. I don't want to live in a chaotic lifestyle. I want to be happy. I want to be free. And I want to be able to obtain those things that I've always wanted to do in life, because they say the most expensive place is the graveyard, because a lot of people go there with their dreams and they die. And that is not what I want. I want to be able to impact other people and be a positive influence. Thank you for watching my YouTube live this evening, and I hope you have a great day.